In this video, I've assembled a team of players that have been traded this season. These are guys that for whatever reason, their former GM got rid of them and had them sitting there like,
how come you don't want me, man?
Now they must have been traded after last year's Super Bowl. So the very first trade that we're going to consider was the Chuck Clark trade on March 9th, 2023. Everything before that we're not counting. Shout out to SpotRack.com helping us out and listing every single trade that happened since then. Also, we're not going to count rookies since they were only draft picks when they were traded. So once again, no rookies. If you're asking why Puka or Bryce Young is not on the team, no rookies. At QB1, we have Aaron Rodgers. Backing him up, we have Josh Dobbs. Now we're going to do two different sims, one with Rodgers and then one with Dobbs. QB3, we have Trey Lance and make him dance. At a running back, we have that guy so fast his last name is Swift, DeAndre. Behind him, we have Cam Akers. And RB3, we have Pierre Strong. Wide receiver 1, we have DJ Moore. Wide receiver 2, we have Brandon Cooks. Another Moore and Elijah at wide receiver 3. We have Donovan Peoples-Jones, Allen Robinson, and Mecole Hardman Jr. Tight end, we have Darren Waller, Jonnu Smith, and Albert Okwebunam. Our offensive line starters, we have Shaq Mason, Kevin Dotson, Kendrick Green, Ezra Cleveland, and Josh Jones. Offense is an 84. I think that's pretty solid. Defense is a little bit better. One of the newer trades that have happened this season, Chase Young gonna start for us at left end. We have Leonard Williams, who we moved over to D tackle, and then Montez Sweat at right end. We have Contavious Street as some depth, along with Neil Farrell. At left out, we have Zadarius Smith. Behind him, we have Boogie Basham. MLB, we have Isaiah Simmons. Chuck Clark is a safety, but we moved in the linebacker because we didn't have enough. And then we have Randy Gregory. At safety, we have Kevin Byard, the new Eagle, along with Terrell Edmonds, the former Eagle. Noah Ibinogini, gonna be a safety because we didn't have enough. Cornerbacks, we had plenty. Jalen Ramsey at CB1. On the other side, we have Stephon Gilmore, Rasul Douglas in the slot, JC Jackson, and then Jeff Okudah. Kicker, we have Will Lutz. Punter, we moved Nick Folk over because we didn't have any. Team is an 85 overall, man. I'm feeling good about our chances. They should have a chip on their shoulder and make all their former GMs sweat while watching them dominate on the field. All right, so we're gonna do one season with the Rodgers real quick. Let's just see how far they can go. They go 13-4 with Rodgers at the helm. Elite offense and defense, but they still have a wild card game. Rodgers finishes 7th in passing yards, 14th in touchdowns. Swift had a top 10 finish in terms of rushing touchdowns, and Elijah Moore was top 10 in receiving yards. 28-14 touchdown interception ratio. Was expecting a little better. He had a great completion percentage, above 100 pass rating, so not the worst season for Rodgers. 2,000-yard receivers. Swift had over 1,000 yards as well. Here's what the defense was able to do in their first sim. 12 sacks for Chase Young. Montez right behind him. Lutz was perfect from field goals. He only missed one extra point. MVP went to Josh Allen. Quick sim to the Super Bowl. Here's the team schedule during the season. You can see no forced wins at all. They started a little shaky. Lost 2 of their first 3. Got destroyed against the Niners. 54-14 in week 7. So, you know, this is not a dominant team by any means, but they're resilient. They got a nice winning streak heading into the playoffs. In the wild card round, they beat the Eagles 21-28. 1 touchdown, 1 pick for Rodgers. Hurts threw 2 touchdowns, but look at Cam Akers in that run game. 3 touchdowns on the ground. The Moore brothers, well, they're not really related, but that's what we're going to call them. In this video, they went bonkers, okay? Combined for 13 catches. Chase Young had a sack. Isaiah had an INT. In the divisional, we beat the Cowboys, just clearing through the NFC East 28-21. This time Rodgers put on an elite performance, 80% completion percentage. Run game was doing its thing. Look at Rodgers turning back the clock, 35 yards on the ground. We couldn't stop CD, but their former teammate Brandon Cooks was out there balling. Okay, 3 sacks for D-Law, got tightened up, but Chase Young and Simmons stepped up once again, and they kept it rolling. In the conference championship game, 24-17 against the Niners, who destroyed us earlier in the season. Talk about a bounce back performance. Rodgers back-to-back amazing games. We shut down McCaffrey in that run game. Moore stepped up. They both did. 3 touchdowns for Elijah. Chase Young, 2 sacks. He has a sack in every postseason game. Can he do it again against the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson? Overalls are exactly the same. This is about as even as it gets. I'm gonna see this team on the field, man. This defense gonna have their hands full with that guy right there. Mark Andrews Andrews over the middle. Not sure why he was so wide open. He should be double covered, if anything. Okay, Edwards with a nice cutback. But yeah, guys like Chase Young, Ramsey, Gilmore, even Byard, who had a nice pick against the Chiefs. I mean, this defense has studs. Nice job swarming to the ball carrier, forcing a 3rd down and medium. Will we send the blitz? No, only 4-man rush. They go to the screen. Great play call. Justice Hill with the 1st down. A goal line stand here would be huge after this great drive Baltimore has. Odell in the slot. They haven't even gone to him or Zay Flowers yet. Edwards getting only 1. 4th and goal at the 1. We're in the 2nd quarter now. Ginormous play. Andrews gonna get the touchdown. Very good drive from Baltimore. All right, first carry. Oh my goodness, a big one. 1st down for DeAndre Swift. Patrick Queen, Roquan Smith, the really good linebacker core on the Ravens. You can see why they were the 1 seed and why they're in this situation. Oh, nice comeback route. Brandon Cooks having himself a drive. We drive all the way down the field, get 3. It's better than nothing. All right, let's see if we can somehow fight back and take the lead. Ravens extend their lead to 14-6 at one point. We're in the 4th quarter, only down 1 possession. Desperately need a stop. Now they're already in field goal range, so we need more than a stop. We need a sack, maybe a turnover. That'd be nice. Justice Hill to the outside. Good tackle. Got 34, so this would be about a 52-yarder. Easy for Justin Tucker. We desperately need Lamar to go down. Instead, it's a dot to Mandrews, and the Ravens are going to win it all. So we get all the way to the Super Bowl with Rodgers at quarterback 1. Very good season. You cannot be mad at that outcome. We were 1 possession away from winning it all. Now Josh Dobbs is going to be the starter. Going to sim to midseason, see how he's doing. All right, so they are 1st in the NFC North, but not elite in any category. Big game against division rival Green Bay. Let's play this one. All right, we're going to play all offense. I just want to play with Dobbs. That's really what it is, man. Hey, he's really fun to watch and fun to root for. So let's see what we can do, man. Here we go. Swift to the outside, going nowhere. Doing my best to establish the run early. We have DJ on the left side. Uh-oh, here comes the blitz. Swift out the backfield. Have to have that safety valve. And get him the football. Look at him making people miss. 1st and 10. Up the gut. DeAndre Swift with that breakaway speed. We're across midfield. Let's try to pass the ball, okay? Waller through the seams. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at you, Darren. Nice catch in traffic, Waller. That was a good drive. All right, we got the 1st points of the game. Can't be mad at that. Uh-oh. Almost got blocked. That was close. Dobbs is fast too. Do not sleep on this man's scrambling ability. Nice pass. Dobbs. More. Gets us inside the 30. Another 1st down. Another drive that ends in 3. Moving the ball well. Just have to find a way to punch it into the end zone. And we have football to start half number 2. Uh-oh. Stop and go. Great blocks downfield. Swift with another big run. This team is fun as hell to play with. I don't know why they got traded, but I'm glad they did. EDs. What EDs? DJ holding on to everything. Breaking tackles. This dude is a monster. 56-yarder. Will Lutz can make this. Hopefully the accuracy is not terrible. Yes, sir. 2 possession lead. Credit to the defense. Only 3 points given up. They finally give up another field goal, but we're in the 4th quarter. A couple more 1st downs and we get some breathing room in the NFC North. Big play. 3rd down and 9. Oh, we had it. Brandon Cooks wasn't able to hold on. Gonna punt the ball, try to pin them back, and hope our defense, which has been excellent all game, can keep it up. They end up taking a lead, but it's all good. We still have all 3 timeouts, only down 1, and we have to get in field goal range. The problem is, look at this. Like, what? Just gotta get rid of it. Let DeAndre do his thing. Oh my goodness. Breaking ankles. This dude is insane. I just have to memorize the play and, yeah, try to remember it from there. Oh no, now the O-line doesn't want to block. 4th down and forever. We had this game, man. Just too many field goals. Either way, just gotta throw it up, and we can't even get rid of it in time. Heartbreaking loss, but I saw some things I liked from Dobbs. Sim into the playoffs. Hopefully, we can bounce back from that. Let's go! We end up making it barely. 9-8, tied for 1st in our division. Now we have a wild card game against the best offense and the 2nd best defense in the league, the Dallas Cowboys. So it's not gonna be an easy walk in the park. Gotta show the schedule as usual, so you guys know there's no forced wins, nothing like that. Bounced back nicely after the back-to-back L's. Took a bad loss to the Broncos, 37-3. I don't know how we made it. Like, we took some embarrassing losses, but luckily the division wasn't the best. Here's the playoff picture. This time the Chiefs and Eagles end up with the 1 seed. Ravens end up 5th. Dobbs didn't get top half of the league in anything. Same with DeAndre Swift. Offense in general was very lackluster. 19 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. So both quarterbacks do a lot of interceptions in both simulations. simulation. Swift did his thing though, over 1,000 yards in both sims. We didn't have a 1,000-yard receiver though. That's the difference. Passing game was a lot worse. As expected, Rodgers better than Dobbs, but you know, it was still fun to see what Dobbs could do. Chase Young had the most sacks, Ramsey with the most INTs. Lutz missed 4 field goals this time and 1 extra point. MVP in this sim went to Dak Prescott. Now let's sim to the Super Bowl, see if we can replicate what we did in sim 1. The answer is no. The 1 seeds meet up, Philadelphia and Kansas City. We got destroyed in the wild card, 31-6. So the answer to the question of can a team of players traded this season win a Super Bowl is almost, because they did get there in the first sim with Rodgers and they barely lost. Okay, with Dobbs not so much. They still made the playoffs. Hey, that counts for something, man. Thanks for watching to the end. Please destroy the like button if you enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see you on the next one.